Hi everyone, welcome back to live. I did not want to miss it today. I have company in the house and there's no way I could stay and do my live. I could have made excuses and make it another day, but I decided if I made a commitment to deliver on something, so I got to honor it. So I changed environment in order to make sure that I do that. Today, as you know, is Success Sunday. So I will come back and share the second half of the information that I shared with you last Sunday. I shared 9 tips of how defining success is different for everybody. And if you want to know what they were, go back and look at the previous live. It's on YouTube. It's also on the Facebook page. Just clicking on last week's Sunday and you're going to see the first nine. But if this is the following nine, so but this is the continuation. So you're going to hear noise because I'm at a business place. So forgive me, that's where it is. Like I said, I did not want to make an excuse. I could have said, no, I'm busy. I can't do it. I could do it later. I have so many different things that went into my mind for real that the reason I wasn't going to do it. But I decided not to do that. This is real life. This is running the business. Sometimes you just got to do what it takes in order for you to meet your business, in order to meet your commitment. I'm sorry. My brain is trying to litigate the noise, but I'm going to be real with you guys for everything that I'm doing because some of you guys are in that space because you're waiting for a perfect opportunity to do your job, to change your career, to do your business that you wanted. And I want to show you, even after you start in your dream, stuff still not going to be perfect. If you don't want to do business with me because of that, well, I don't know what to tell you, right? So I'm going to come back and talk about the second part of the business after this brief announcement. Well, welcome back to Success Sunday. I probably was quiet at the beginning of the podcast because I was trying to put myself on mute to where a lot of noise where I'm at. So if you see my lips moving, yeah, you can't hear, but that's okay. I'm back here today. As what I was saying is, I didn't want to make an excuse. I have company in my house, and it's people everywhere, and I realized that the time is getting near where I should be doing my success Sunday live, and I was gonna make excuses, which were legitimate, but I said no, I didn't want to miss it. So I am here doing it at a different location. As I was saying before, too, if this is the reason why you shy away and not want to do business with me, then I don't want to know what to tell you. Even sometimes they're doing the business, even you have everything that's going, sometimes you may have to change your environment in order to meet your client need. I am here because I'm committed to provide some tips and solution for on Sundays to start your week right. So it didn't matter that I can do it at home. So I just found the next local place that was quiet enough for me to be able to do it. I may be rushing because right now it's quiet. So I didn't want to hear too much noise. So I'm gonna go ahead and rush through it, right, to make sure that you know what I'm talking about. So last week, I shared Success Sunday with you and I shared 9 tips. If you want to know what they are, feel free to go back on last week's Sunday and pick them up. And you look at it, they're listed, and you'll see the PowerPoint and you could write them down. So, this is the second half of it, the last nine definition. Remember, I said success is defined by whoever that have something they want to achieve, whether it be something great or something small, right? So I'm gonna do this thing. Now, for those of you who don't know who I'm Dr. Daphne Phillip. I'm the founder and CEO of Parallelogram Institute and the Teachers Business Academy. I'm also the creator of the leading, inspiring, innovative method, which is called Leap Short Agency and the Destination Group. I'm an educator, teacher, author, speaker, and mentor with over 20 years of classroom instruction in secondary environment and also higher education. I work with teachers, sadly, who love to teach, but they hate their job because they are burned out, overworked, and underpaid. And I created a faster process that would help them transition out of the classroom into entrepreneurship so that they could get paid what they want, control their time, and do what they really love. Now, last week I asked the same question. It has not changed. Define success. Success one size fits all. And do you really have a map on how to achieve your goal and to be successful? Because that is planned. I heard someone say that success leaves clues, so does failure. So if they want to leave clues in failure, you might as well just leave yourself some clues by creating a map for yourself. Now, this picture right here, I did a search and to see how often the word success is looked up on Google, and they gave me this tree, But when I'm doing something more in depth, I will go into detail of what that star stands for. But this is the same thing. Late Zig Ziglar was one of the most respected people. You know that. That's also I spoke about it and I shared about it last week on his book. This is where I'm really targeting success definition this week. I realized what I consider success is different from my friends, it's different from my family, it's different from my neighbor. Even in the people I'm in business with them, it's also different from them. So sometimes, it's important to know what does that look like for you. Now these are the last nine halves. If you look at them, you've heard all of these before. There's nothing new that I'm sharing here. So one thing is to know it's impossible to keep what you don't not willing to give. If you want love, you gotta give love. If you want patience, you gotta give that. If you want forgiveness, you gotta give that. And the next thing you see that everywhere, which is you must overcome fear. Right? That's the key. Out of all of these things for me, if you don't overcome that, the rest really don't mean much. And you have to keep learning. You can learn something each day, each week, each month, but you have to definitely continue to learn. It's very important to learn that losing a few battles, you're gonna fall, you're gonna lose, you're not gonna get the client that you expect, you're not gonna get the numbers that you want, you're not gonna get the money that you want. But guess what though? It's a learning process and eventually continue with perseverance, you get all of it back. Right? Success is also, that's the definition. Some people just want to have somebody that loves them and they love that person back, and that's all they want. They're looking for a mate or a partner, and that's in sync with them, that's aligned with them, that's even yoked with them. And because of that, that's success to them. And sometimes you gotta stand on your ground for something that you believe in. It may be opposite, it may not be popular, but if it's adding to humanity, if it's something that's wonderful, then you gotta stand your ground for that. Celebrate your small victories and milestones. Anytime you reach a small step, a small part of your dream, please celebrate that because that's encouraging your heart to continue to move forward. And don't get stuck in a rut. Everybody hit a dip, and no matter what you are doing, it's just you get tired sometimes of looking at the same thing, saying the same thing, doing the same thing, and you hit a plateau. Those of you that are into exercise, after you lose a certain amount of weight, you're stuck at a certain point where you can't lose anymore. So guess what? That's just life. Everything hits a plateau, and you just have to figure out how to jet it back up to redo something different. And the last one is you have the freedom to do a lot for yourself. You really do. You don't have to choose what your family did, what your society said, or what's popular. You do have the choice to choose the way you want to live. But remember, in those choices, you gotta be responsible for your needs. Whatever you choose, you gotta be high love. You gotta come from a point of love and compassion and empathy. If you're going the hate route, the divisive route, the route, you may be successful for a little bit, but it's not going to be sustainable. Okay? So next is my usual action. Make it a point to learn something new daily this week or this month that's going to get you closer to your goal. Remember, everything you do, make sure you alignment. That's why you have to point and put your goal in front of you regularly. So every time you get ready to take an action, get ready to pick up a book, read an article, whatever it is that you pick up, you're looking at that's having attention. Make sure there's something that's pushing you closer and closer to your dream. And then once you learn it, apply that all the time, regularly, repeat, repetition is what become part of you. And whatever new add that to your list. Take a look at your massive action plan. Is it still appropriate to keep it the way it is? Because I'm talking about it right now. Revamp it, retweak it, energize it. Keep changing, keep moving. Your goal is to get better, more efficient. Okay, so if you still need my help, I'm hoping that you could definitely hear everything that I'm sharing with you today. And you could always email me at info@parallel.com. You could join my Facebook group, Teachers Be a Boss, or and follow my YouTube channel where this is going to be. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and listen. So listen to what is it that I share with you so that way I could make sure that one, it's not as bad as I think it is, but I'm sharing these realistic, some of them with you Because I really want you to know, as a business person, these things happen. Your goal is to stay the course of moving, of serving, of keeping your commitment and being truthful to yourself. If you make a contract, you want to do something, whatever's happening, you gotta make that. So that's why I'm here. I really didn't want to make an excuse because my house was too crowded and time was going by faster and everything. And so I just left my guests for a brief moment to find a space right now to come and share this information with you. All right, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. And most importantly, remember to be grateful, to be patient with yourself, because you got you. Take breaks whenever you can. Be outside, take a walk, drink water, and sleep as often as you can. With all that being said, I have a fantastic Sunday. I will check with you during the week. Don't forget, I'm still doing my daily lives because of the challenge. Okay, I am definitely looking forward to working with you. Don't forget to just reach out to me, and I could any way I could serve you, and I will definitely be my best to do that. So,